Spend all the time in 2v2, maybe we'll have some different spells for 2v2 only.
Even more so in 1v1s as well. Tornado has been just strictly banned out, and for me, I just want to see it more played in the competitive stage. That's something I would want for myself.
We do have the 1v1 starting but maybe we'll see a different meta coming down as the Rascals are coming in a week, I believe.
Should be very, very exciting to what that could mean, because new cards, it usually does take a couple of weeks.
Yes, even the guards, when they first came out, no one was using the guard.
It's definitely a top priority now, as you can see it on both sides here. Something like obviously the Barbarian Barrel, still not heavily utilized.
Oh yes, the card does exist. And Infernal Dragon locks onto the Mega Knight, but the Miner has been doing some damage as well. And will just be ignored, basically.
Yeah, it's gonna go all in onto both sides. You have to defend one side or the other, and has opted to go for the right side here.
Even with that Infernal Dragon, it will at least do 2 or more.
The zap is gonna be here. Can he get that third drop? It's not gonna come into play, and Lava Hound is gonna just get the rest of the tower here. It'll be very easy work to get that done. Left tower is gonna go down in an instant after so much had been invested into attacking on both sides for the side of KENTSUMESHI.
Basically what Jaii did to both towers combined into one attack.
Yeah.
KENTSUMESHI had that tower down, but it all comes to the crown counts, how many you can actually do. Throws in a balloon, but my minions are doing exactly the job to actually take it out, so that will be just enough.
KENTSUMESHI, very nicely done there.
And also dropping the guards to make sure the opponent minion does not do the damage to your own minions.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Too many minions.
KENTSUMESHI very successful on that rush coming in from the balloon from Jaii. Was defended quite well. See the Miner now having some free time onto this tower here. Lava Loon once again on the right side for KENTSUMESHI. If this one connects, I don't see Jaii coming back. We see none of the towers right now going down for KENTSUMESHI.
What's better of a defense in this case?
See the defense coming through, and this bomb is going to be just left free as the balloon is having a free time. Second drop does come forward.
Nice.
It's going to be the 2 drops that will be in the end, getting it down to 340.
It's only so easy with the fireball. KENTSUMESHI, maybe he has to use it on a defensive this case. Go for that overtime.
The balloon is going to be attracted to the Tombstone, just wasting so much time that it's not going to allow to get that first drop, which is so crucial. And the Lava Hound going to finish the job on that right tower.
Only 7 more seconds. Jaii wants to turn it around with a balloon of his own.
Oh, the Tombstone in the end. That's going to be, that's going to waste just enough time. We thought that balloon just might get there, but that Tombstone
with the guard all the time.
We're not going to waste any time getting into game 2 here after KENTSUMESHI picks up that first one against Jaii. Bren Esports having a hard time just finding it out here. Of course, we only have 1 game so far in this series and could really be turned around in an instant, but still looking at Jaii now trying to just finish the job here.
See what else is possible from Jaii. KENTSUMESHI having the same one so far. The Battle Ram to speed it up. KENTSUMESHI have a slow attack. Jaii will have a greater one.
Oh, even that minion after the zap doing so well to destroy every one of that minion coming through. And the Lava Hound is still healthy as a dog. Just going forward here. And that balloon trying to just get the job done, put damage onto it. Does Jaii have the defense for this though?
Already Fireball has been dropped.
That was late.
Way too late of a defensive tool here as he's losing his cycle. At least stops the second one.
10:59 onto 10:14. Luckily, most of the firelings of the Lava Hound is going to be attracted by the Ice Golem there. Still 924 though on the damage from Jaii.
And did get to dash. That's a lot less damage compared to how KENTSUMESHI was able to pull out.
KENTSUMESHI is going to be feeling good about that defense right there. Still looking at it though. 12:06, trying to get that second charge, but it's going to be wasted on that Tombstone right there. But look at the minions though, doing a lot of damage, and it's not going to be stopped and gets that tower. Jaii is going to be ignoring the Tombstone altogether. He's going to be relying on his minions to get the job done. Does get the right tower.
KENTSUMESHI
was feeling too safe about his chances.
Just letting go of that tower, even though it was pretty healthy in a way. Of course, like 1/4, 1/5 of the HP that he had, that the tower had, but still wants to make your own push right after.
Okay, we're gonna get the double charge on.
Even the bandit.
Yeah, the bandit, to the battle ram, and even the Dark Prince, everything connected there.
I think guards came just in time to defend some of the dash.
Yeah.
But still, the balloon actually onto the other side. This is a great way of defense going in.
But that is a naked balloon though. That is a naked balloon that will not get many drops before it is knocked away. That one drop is going to be all it takes here. Lava Hound on the left side again, trying to just get that one tower even now. But it's going to be countered right now. I think the rotations are now kind of being screwed over by KENTSUMESHI. He doesn't have the support to back it up here as we see the very easy clearance of the Lava Hound here. 10
seconds, he has to make this work. Maybe throw in another spell with it, even the zap. The top pups lock onto the ice golem. Zap is not enough to do the damage. Does not have the fireball in his hand again. And that will be game going to Jaii.
Very nicely done with that minions that were not compensated for. So I think it was a feeling. See him with a different deck to hopefully win out this game 3. It's a decider match between this set for 1v1.
Cute. 90 damage. Nicely done.
Do I sense an Expo deck? I sense a lot of cycle here. Ice Spirit.
I do.
And Archer coming in with the skeleton. That looks like an Expo deck to me.
Yeah, that's why we have the giant ban. It's oftentimes the case, and we're seeing more and more.
That looks 100%. Like an Expo deck if I've seen one.
But not the best one against the Royal Ghost, and highly likely, along with this another one to charge in. So KENTSUMESHI, he has to find some elixir trade, a better of a trade for himself before he lands on that Expo. Tesla already being dropped.
We see a lot being invested on the right side, prompts him to use just right away the Expo on the left, but the Hog Rider takes care of that. It's as if he knew that was going to be coming forward. Even the Ice Spirit doing a very good job of luring that in just so it does no damage to the right tower.
So KENTSUMESHI can defend very well with the cards that he has.
Basically every other card other than the Expo is a defensive tool. That's how you can understand an Expo deck. You're just cycling through very, very lightweight cards to make sure you have all the defense too, while the other Expo, or probably on the other side, does most of the damage.
Well, the thing is, you can rarely do the damage with the Expo unless you know that you're in such of a lead.
Yeah.
But against the deck that what Jaii has right now, lots of charging ones, Royal Ghost and the Hog Rider.
Yeah.
Talk about a tough matchup.
Yeah, probably a very lightweight deck for Jaii as well, so that makes it a little bit tougher. We see fully invested here, 10 elixirs used on the Expo and the Tesla there. It's going to lure the Hog Rider in. It's going to get one hit from the Hog Rider towards the Expo, but still going to do a few damage here. See how that goes here. The minions finishing it off. Limit the damage down to 1897.
Lock it down to some damage. This is for the defensive use.
The cycling here. Oh, it's not going to even... Did he misplace that, KENTSUMESHI?
Possibly a pixel down.
Yeah. So that's usually where I usually place my Expos accidentally, because I know I have slippery fingers.
And this one, okay, just locking down the skeleton just in time. So the Inferno Dragon doesn't do damage to the tower. We'll get some, but not as much.
Royal Ghost trying to be that main defensive tool for Jaii, but really it's not going to get much attack onto the tower there. And once again, full 10 elixir investment there once again from KENTSUMESHI with that Expo and the Tesla. Okay, now we're going to see an all-in effort from the side of Jaii with the Hog Rider and the Inferno Dragon, thinking like he's going to outdo the damage from the Expo, but still has a lot of distractions. You see it right there, from the Knight and the Archer doing so much, and I feel like he might just get this one here.
Seems like KENTSUMESHI has the role here. Jaii.
Double Tesla.
And Double Tesla is so strong in the defensive tool. Hog Rider gets deleted and locks onto the tower. Says, good game. That's going to be basically game over. The Fireball, the last card, of course, with the Expo deck. And KENTSUMESHI will secure a set win for them.
There we go. Feeling very good about how he used the Expo deck. Very predictable when we saw the first two cycling. Putting all the way to the end of the turret. Then maybe I see it as a point. But it's
you mean closer to the tower?
Yeah,
right?
but it's just too short.
Did get the buff, but maybe another buff is required.
The range is too short. The Barbarian literally does nothing. It's so slow. perhaps, you know, we're still, you know, I know we have to talk about this game here, but just finishing off the point on Barbarian Barrel, maybe it was the Elite Barbarian in that barrel. Maybe I would use it.
With maybe higher of an elixir in that way also.
Sure, 4 elixirs for 1 Elite Barbarian. I would definitely use that anytime.
Maybe that's a good chance, but we do have the Golem deck secured from both sides.
Okay, Golem decks on both teams here. See what they want to do here. Rage coming down.
They do have the Inferno Dragon locked in. Both sides. Gold Mites come out.
See a defensive Rage there for the side of FAV Gaming, trying to make sure the Inferno Dragons and the Prince gets the job done a little bit faster.
But still about the same, actually a better of a trade for Bren Esports.
There are a lot of kind of really low health units left for Bren Esports, but could not finish the job as the guards took away all the time in the world to get that done.
It comes down to lots of elixir trade within these pushes that you think it may work. Golem,
what? That
in
poison?
this case, going to the left side.
I don't know if that poison was good enough. Bren Esports just used that to get away to get the tombstone away, but was that really worth it? The 4 elixirs versus 3?
I think it was a little bit too early, maybe by 2-3 seconds. It basically almost no damage to the Golem either. That's the poison that I wanted to see, even with the Rage.
Offensive Rage. Offensive Rage, but a freeze defensively coming from Bren Esports. That was a surprise, but still not going to stop the Golem from doing all the damage in the world.
I think freeze could have been held with another one. Maybe they wanted to have their own cycling done.
Oh, we're going to see that Tombstone stopping that one charge. That was crucial there. If we saw the Prince that get that charge right away, obviously would have seen very different fate for the side of RAD+Yakitori for FAV Gaming. Let's see the charge on the right side again. So they're going back and forth here. Oh,
but
that was a surprise.
Right on the bridge.
Okay, so they caught me off guard there, FAV Gaming. They won't go on the road.
Let's see the trade right here side. As the big push is coming down from Bren Esports.
The left.
Even the balloon is coming down with everything here. The Rage has to be dropped. Even the freeze, balloon going straight at it, but the Tombstone delaying a little bit.
Yeah, the Tombstone being delayed just a little bit. Still seeing the Golem on the top side. Look at that for FAV Gaming as the
Charge
Golem
actually gets the Prince, double Prince pushing in all the way to the ground tower.
Okay, the guard though doing a good job of stopping the Prince for him here. 5 seconds.
With the Ice Wizard on the top, so but still the Golem does great amount of damage, down to half.
23-23 versus 29-24. Are we going to see the Crown Rush here? Right, we're going to see the defensive efforts from FAV Gaming now to make sure their Crown Tower does not go away in a hurry.
FAV Gaming, they are completely going all the way in. There comes the balloon. The freeze. A little bit early, I would say, but lost into everything.
Balloon! Dropping one drop.
They still have the Golem too, so any more will be just game. This is going to be game over, and they do secure 3 crowns.
They stayed so composed after losing that, basically losing the first round. They just gave it up because they went.
Delay the time against the balloon, which was the toughest thing, and it worked out perfectly for Bren Esports.
Now, how do FAV Gaming respond from this? How do they really find the answer to things they couldn't really find the right things to? And you see the Dark Goblin being summoned out here and be destroyed in an instant from the Dark Prince.
Dark Goblin is a great card against lots of minions. It will actually deal a good amount of damage, but I think the better one, 2v2, to be honest, is... Oh, there is that Goblin Barrel.
Okay.
What did you see, Angel?
We saw it. There you go. That's all I needed right there. And
but still no Barbarian Barrel.
But look at so many damage being done though. 11-16. See the...
But the counter push is coming. And only the... Okay, does have the tomb.
Oh, look at the Dark Goblin doing so much damage. I was going to mention just
Freeze
earlier.
Once again.
Yeah, it's going to be really important here as we see the balloon trying to get some drops here.
2.
Going to get the 2 drops, which is crucial, and still going to be knocking away. Another we're going to be not Barbarian Barrel. Goblin Barrel coming through. See how that does it. With that Infernal Dragon, it's not being accounted for.
Has to zap away.
Barely gets that done. Still looking at the Dark Goblin. Does so much work of cleaning it up, and really, with his flimsy body, can do so much damage over time.
The range is actually so long.
Okay.
And I believe 6. Just And the attack speed is what makes him so strong.
Yeah.
If he has anything else botting the Dark Goblin, will do tons of damage, just like the Goblin Barrel that we're seeing right now.
He's still having a hard time predicting the direction of that Goblin Barrel from the side of Bren Esports. Having a hard time. Still, both the towers being chipped away quite heavily there. I think that Dark Goblin is just being expertly used. It really has found no answer on the side of Bren Esports.
So Dark Goblin does a ton of damage, so they are going to make their strong push in, but the barrel does more than the job.
And really you saw the Ice Spear coming there as well to make sure that gets the job done. Really a good use of the rocket there, and just nothing coming out of that all-in effort. One more Goblin Barrel. Oh, we're going to see that coming into play here. I'm going to see the first tower going down, probably from Bren Esports, unless the Pekka can get to it.
The push is still coming in, and guard just in time to delay. Will actually go down, but
Ice Wizard.
Very low on 403. 403 only left onto that tower. Prince tower onto the right.
So behind right now. Just Bren Esports has to stall the time. They're not going to go for the win here, but we know the Rocket's going to get the job done. 2 seconds to count the glory for the side of FAV Gaming, and that will be them picking it right back up to even as we get back to 1-1 for both teams.
Also be the last game of tonight.
If Japan wins this one, if FAV Gaming wins this last game and makes it a match point, we're going to get a 10-win and 1-loss record against foreign teams, 4 Japanese teams in total. That is absolutely insane, J-Cliff. You just imagine it in your head, yeah.
Pretty shocked. I was also doing math in my head. Yes, you're right.
I knew you were thinking. Nobody
always double check on math, okay?
Yeah, but it's really, really good stuff. You see our one region being so dominant.
Oh, look at that rocket once again.
Wonderful, wonderful use of that rocket right there. There's nothing you can do. And even that broken golem, the mini golem is going to do so much damage. The Prince is still alive. Okay, going to be stopped by the guards for the time being. So a very good defensive last-minute effort there by Bren Esports. But once again, the rocket coming to so much fruition for this team here.
Let's take a look at the counter push. Does not predict the perfect location for the miner.
Still very, very good though. Really stopping the Electro Wizard and the miner to limit the damage coming out from the output here.
Similar in terms.
You see the golem being prepared by both these teams here. We're going to see the Prince for the side of FAV Gaming just pushing his golem a little bit faster here.
Do you want to line them up perfectly because your golem should be soaking up most of the damage.
Rage coming in
from FAV Gaming once again. The same exact deck, I believe, from the last game.
It's getting blown up after one hit from that golem, but we're going to see more hits from the mini golems here. Going to get down to 1227 after the explosion damage.
That's the difference in front of the Dragon to a Rage with the Prince. Bren Esports, it is their time to push in. Miner doing a little bit of damage only. That's basically take them out.
Making sure the Prince does not do any damage from the side of Bren Esports. That makes FAV Gaming on the counter attack as well.
Golems are continuing to come, and the Rage has been the most annoying one.
Can they defend out against it? We see the Ice Wizard for Bren Esports just slowing things down, but no real destroying of the units here as we see the minigun still fighting it out to do more damage each time. See the Electro Wizard just taking care of the Infernal Dragon. That's right fine for now.
Front, as they have nothing else to back it up. Mega Minion, of course, landing right after.
That's a really greedy golem there, G-Clever. I wonder if we're going to get any answers from that. The miner coming through, just trying to sneak in there to do the chip damage.
Oh, the Rage is perfectly on everything, even the Prince defending on the miner.
Really good stuff there, and we're going to see the golem just rushing it in. The Prince, he might just be able to get the charge, but...
Look at the wave of units in front of Dragon, not really landing on too many. The Law gets everything down to ground.
909. The side of Bren Esports on their tower on the left. Ice Wizard still pushing in, trying to get as much damage. Poison just desperately trying to get at least even with what they have here.
You see everything being dropped. Chrono Dragon does lock into the golem.
Now we're going to see another rocket here, because I think the all-in effort is now being attempted here again by Bren Esports. See what they do here.
FAV Gaming, as long as they bring it down to lower than 500, bring it down to near to 430, they are good to go with the Rage. So they are chipping it down with the Poison now.
You can see the 2 Wizard, Ice Wizard, and the Electro Wizard trying to do damage to the defensive units coming in.
Prince not really damaging the tower, but Lars delay the attack as much.
Okay, we're going to see another big Prince being summoned, but having a hard time attacking with it. But 462 here. Okay, we're going to see the Miner do more chip damage down to 398. The Rocket coming through. How much damage is going to do? 155 on the clock now.
Gren does not have a rocket, but does have the poison.
Oh, the poison will end it.
FAV Gaming, unless something happens, they will win with the poison.
FAV Gaming with the rocket and the poison to get 500 plus damage onto the tower in the end, and that will be them pointing us at the finger. They are the winners for today's matches.
Says, you guys are the real winners.